We are by no means out of the automatic promotion race in League One. However, recent results have seen us drop out of the top two with just one win in our previous 5 league matches. Bolton and Sunderland both have games in hand over us, but 8 games to go. Our aim is to win as many of those 8 matches as we can and hope that's enough to climb back into one of the 2 automatic promotion spots and gain promotion to the Championship. Failing that, we'll have to try and go up through the playoffs. Welcome back, my friends, to our My Player Career Mode. A huge thank you for all the love and support that all of you lovely people continue to show me. I hope that you're all doing very well and having an awesome day. We've got 4 matches coming your way today, 4 crucial games as well. The first of which will see us face Portsmouth at home before we host Peterborough. And then we have an away trip to the Stadium of Light to take on Sunderland before we then finish today's episode with Stockport County. And we shall see what we are able to achieve in those 4 matches. We're hoping for 4 wins from 4. If Bolton win their game in hand, they'll go 3 clear of us. Sunderland winning their game in hand will mean we sit 7 behind the league leaders. A crucial game then to kickstart today's episode. 1,000 likes would be amazing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends. Here is the Wrexham starting 11 for this visit of Portsmouth to our place. Much needed 3 points, please. Portsmouth have a free kick here, right on the edge of our penalty area. Bit of a soft free kick, in my opinion. But anyway, they will look to use this. It's Lowry with the free kick. It's over the wall, and it will test Yavakurin, who is able to make the save. And now then, Wrexham are looking for a counter-attack. We find the ball forward for Basante, who's away from Sparks. Brilliant run here from Basante. And he will continue down this right-hand side, actually. And he's got options in the box here, Basante. Can he pick out the cross, though? He's aimed it towards us. We're trying to win that first header and maybe the second, but unfortunately it hasn't fallen our way. And now Portsmouth have it back. Yavakurin saving early on here to keep the score at 0-0. Then we look like we might have been able to counter. But it's back with Portsmouth, who have started the brighter of the 2 sides. Stevenson finds Scully. Scully through to Bishop. Bishop finds the shot, and Yavakurin makes a save. A second one of the game now for him to deny Portsmouth, who are coming closer to finding their way in front. Their passing so far has been so much better than ours. And that is wasteful from us. And that's the punishment. Oh, well, Portsmouth are in front. We only have ourselves to blame. I tried to sort of play it back inside. It was the wrong pass option. It's my fault. But I'm going to say that's a little bit down to me not playing for a few days. But even then, it's poor from me. Really is. And that's my mistake for that. But what a finish as we're punished for it. Yenji with a finish. It's outrageously good into that top right corner. And Wrexham's passing in this opening half an hour has been abysmal comparative to Portsmouth's. 5 minutes to go until half-time. It's Portsmouth on the attack once more. They are continuing to put the pressure on Wrexham. And now as we find Mullin. Mullin looks to play Basante. Basante will find the back heel towards myself. We're waiting for some runs to be made. As we're slightly fortunate there with that touch that it still works out towards us. And actually, I don't know how, but we've made our way into the Portsmouth penalty area. Pulling it across. Basante's there. And it's 1 apiece. That was incredibly strange. The move started. I was trying to play the ball down the right-hand side for Basante. I was so fortunate to keep hold of the ball. But then the gap opened up for us to just drive straight into the box of Portsmouth. Pull it back. And Basante's there to tap it home. I say tap home. It actually is a very good finish from him. It's not like it was a tap-in. He still had work to do. But all of a sudden, Wrexham are level and it's from nowhere. Boyle, now forward for Davies. Davies finds Evans. Evans has an option to play it out to the right-hand side towards myself. Will now use me. And Barnett made that move in behind. I spotted it a little bit too late. Wrexham with just a single shot in the first half as we're away from the challenge there brilliantly. And we took that only shot we had and made it 1-1. Portsmouth having 3, 2 of those saved by Yavakurin. The goal itself coming from when I made the mistake to give back possession to them. Done well here, though, to retain possession for Wrexham. Half an hour still to play. And we've actually been the better side, you could say, in the second half. Not really seen a chance for us yet, but we are certainly being a bit more proactive in this half. Barnett here has done well. Now finds my feet as we look to drive into the Portsmouth penalty area again and look to maybe lift the ball in. Rafferty will block. It is a Wrexham throw deep in Portsmouth's half. Evans Now to Boyle. Boyle back the way of Evans. Time is ticking away for Wrexham as Barnett tries to find me. Portsmouth have a lot of players behind the ball here, making this incredibly tough for us. Looking to switch it out to this left-hand side, which we will now do. James McLean goes back in. It's a wonderful ball. Mullin! Oh, that is an outrageous goal from Paul Mullin, who's had his critics this season. But that is exceptional. The ball in. Look at the manager as well. The ball in from McLean. It's brought under control wonderfully, deftly by Paul Mullin. And then the finish has sent Wrexham into rapture. Paul Mullin, with 5 minutes to go, may have just won the game and picked Wrexham up a crucial 3 points. But those celebrations will look very silly if Wrexham cannot hold on to this lead now. Barnett, that's a foul. And the free kick will be given. So, it's going to be a free kick for us to defend. Bishop is over to take it. He sends it into the box. It's Towler's header. It's watched wide by Yavakurin. And it's crucial minutes and seconds away from the clock here for Wrexham, who are looking to hold on to a big, big victory. Barnett will find my feet. We'll just run into this space and wait for the added time. Nobody in a Portsmouth shirt is actually coming towards me to put the pressure on, so we'll just keep hold of it and find Barnett, actually. Barnett now then into Portsmouth penalty area. Finds me. Right-footed efforts. Big save from Schofield. I'm not quite sure how he made it, but it will lead to a corner, and I'm not putting this in the box. We're going short, and we'll keep it in the corner, as it's just game management to see out the victory. Just make sure we do not throw this away now. Final 30 seconds. Wrexham will have done it. Basante does give me the ball back, looking to fire it into the box. It's bounced off of Towler. Another Wrexham corner. Same thing again. Short to Basante. Basante gives me it back. Now we will actually put it in with the right foot, because any moment now that will be that, as Young's effort actually goes goalwards. And the referee brings the game to a close. Wrexham 2, Portsmouth 1 to kickstart the episode. Paul Mullin with a moment of quality as he brought down McLean's cross and finished wonderfully. So, for the moment, we are back second. Bolton drew 0-0 with Stevenage. If they win their game in hand, though, they will go 1 point clear of us. Sunderland drew as well, with Burton Albion 2-2. We've now got Peterborough, and after this, we take on Sunderland. So, beat Peterborough and beat Sunderland, automatic promotion is back on. Unchanged from the side that just beat Portsmouth 2-1. We had a slow start against Portsmouth, but here we've been on the ball in the opening few minutes as Basante inside for Davies. Davies shifts it onto the left foot, gets his shot away. Wrexham corner. And I think a short corner routine might be the way to go for this one. Davies found here, ball into the middle as it's fallen for Boyle. Oh, it was a great volley. And he can't believe he hasn't scored. And neither can I, to be fair. There is space here on this left-hand side, like always. And we've been able to switch it to McLean, whose control is good. Finds Davies. Davies to Basante. Basante now then. Can he find me? It's blocked by Knight. He will still play it, though. And a left-footed finish has found its way in. And Wrexham take the lead. I'm trying to run to celebrate with Basante, who's running away. But it was his work down the left-hand side to create the chance for Wrexham. And we take it well. As the ball went out to McLean, there was still so much to do. First cross was blocked. The second one, though, was a simple cutback. And the left-footed finish, following the right-footed control, has put Wrexham ahead here. Again, look at the width that McLean offers to us. That switch is always on. This time around, it hasn't worked for Wrexham. But I was about to say, we needed some inspiration in the second half, because following Boyle's 15th minute effort, which we saw saved, it was a quiet end to the first half. And that goal, by the way, takes us on to 18 for the season in League One, which is a great return for us to have. But the job is not done here for Wrexham. It's still only 1-0. And Peterborough on the attack down the right-hand side. Cross goes in. Headed away by O'Connell, but not fully away. Davies can't send it away further. We get a slight block on that shot as the ball is attempted in our box, but we've won it back now, and we find Barnett, who can play Wrexham forwards. I made the run ahead of him. Barnett still got it here. Now goes back for O'Connell. Half an hour to go. Wrexham could use a second goal as Basante's done well there. And look at the space as we drive into it. It is a wonderful run. Chance to finish the game right here. And we've taken it so well as well. It's a double, it's a brace for us. And that one was so well worked. Basante's header down. The space opened up, arguably from the run of Mullin, as there was a big gap for us to run into. And given the opportunity like that, I'd like to say we finish more times than not. Although we have missed some howlers this season at times, I say that. We've also scored 19. So, final few minutes of the game, Wrexham have done the job here. And now it means we go to the Stadium of Light off the back of 2 wins. In what is a top of the table clash essentially for us. Oh, before I could play the ball through to Mullin, I'd lost it. I did see his run, but before I pressed the button, the tackle was made. Here is Barnett though. 2 additional minutes by the official. As we turn back, we're on a hat-trick here. I might just try and do this. I might just try and take it. As we run all the way here. The angle's tight, but we still go for it. It's a good save, and that is full time. Wrexham will win by 2-0, but it'll be no hat-trick for us. Oh well. 6 points from 6 in the opening 2 matches. And we now go to the Stadium of Light. Sunderland held by Leyton Orient to a 1-0 draw, and wasn't able to see what Bolton's result was. So, as we travel to the Stadium of Light, we are on the exact same points as Sunderland, but they do have that game in hand. Still sit second. Bolton still very much, though, behind us. And it's out of our hands, essentially, because if Bolton win their game in hand, they will go a point ahead of us. So, still just got to focus on winning. And that is exactly what we plan to do here as we go into this game. That's the starting 11. Evans, nice disguise pass, will find me. And now then, as we had 3 players around us there in a Sunderland shirt, we still found the pass. I thought for a second Basante may have just got through there with a nice bit of skill. But it's back with Sunderland, who have been on the ball a lot more than us, but we're actually defending really well in this game so far. But now I've said that, it'll be commentator's curse. You watch. Nope, because O'Connor will clear, and it's there for Sunderland to pick back up the pieces. It's all well and good as defending, though. But when we do get it, we need to use the ball better than we currently are, because all that's happening is we're winning it back, we're keeping it for a few seconds before we just hand possession back to Sunderland and are forced to defend again. A struggle of a first half here for us in terms of being able to find a chance, but crucially the score remains 0-0 at half-time. Resilient defensive work from Wrexham. Roberts turns, good ball, Pembele, oh, he's got it in the angle there, which was so tight, but he's made it work, and Sunderland lead. And all of our hard work undone in one moment. I thought for sure when the ball found him on the right-hand side, the angle was way too tight for him to make it work, but he somehow does. Roberts' ball, don't know if it's hit Yavakurin on the way through, but all I know is that Sunderland have opened up the scoring here. And yes, it's Yavakurin who should save it at his near post. The way we defend in the first half, though, it was as if that had to be kind of the way that they would open up the scoring. They needed a little bit of luck because we were defending well. But as I say, all of that work is now undone because the score is Sunderland 1, Wrexham 0. As Mullin will be found here, now finds McLean. And I was about to say at the start of the second half, if you'd have said to us at the start of this game, would you take a point? I don't know what the result or the answer would have been. Well, now, given the circumstances here, the answer is we certainly would. Chance to put something in the box of Sunderland. Whipped in at pace. There's Boyle! Oh, yes! And I've just accidentally hit my desk. Ow! Get in! Get in! The first and only sight of goal we've had. And Boyle with a brilliant header in off the post. Wrexham are level. It was just lofted into the box. And Boyle obliged by meeting the cross. What a header from the skipper. And yeah, I said, if you'd have given us a point at the start of the game, would we have taken it? Well, at the moment, following the disappointment of going 1-0 down, we're back on level terms from our very first shot. Well, I don't know what on earth is just happening here. But as Roberts has it, now back heels, there's Bellingham. And Bellingham's effort will be tipped over by Yavakurin. I've got no idea what's just happened to our shape, but I don't remember going on to ultra-attacking. But we seem to have no defenders back there for that moment. Oh, well, they're going to score this, aren't they? When they're getting through like that, you knew they were going to score that. And that's why I said they're going to score this, because, oh, wow. Such a strange situation. We get back on level terms, as I said, I don't think we went to ultra attacking, but we clear a ball. Davies' header goes back. They then end up with like an overload against us in the attack. And next thing you know, we're fortunate to not be behind again, but then the corner's not dealt with and nobody's picking up players. 2-1 Sunderland. Can Wrexham do the unthinkable and find another equaliser from their second shot of the game? Basante turns. Davies! Oh, it was nearly. It was nearly. But Davies' effort is saved. And like I say, that would have only been our second shot. So would have felt a little bit hard done by Sunderland had that have ended up going in. Davies there. That's advantage played. Rebound. It's got to fall our way. It hasn't fallen our way. Who was there to tap the ball in? Why was no one there? It was a tap-in. Literal tap-in. Somebody, anybody, breathe on the ball. It's in the goal. It's 2-2. And it just wasn't to be for Wrexham. Final few moments. Basante, McLean. Now to Davies. I've got absolutely no idea what formation we're playing because McLean's playing centre midfield. So, yeah, I don't know. And it may end up being Sunderland with another chance. Joe Bellingham. Now to Barr. Sunderland. Are they going to score again? It's Bellingham. And it's overplayed in the end. I can't even begin to tell you what just happened there. I don't know. I don't know how I ended up with the ball. And then I got very lucky as I panicked to press any button. McLean. Oh, Barnett. Last chance saloon for Wrexham. Barnett. I'm at the back stick. Barnett's cross finds us. Oh, no. No. Yes. That happened. No, I'm not happy it did. And no, I don't want to talk about this game. Few changes to the team ahead of this one due to fitness reasons. Ford comes in to play right wing back and Burstow replaces Basante. Ford now does play it my way and I've seen Ron Mullin in the box there. Ball goes in. There's Mullin. There's Wrexham in front. Had to get that cross right. We got it right indeed. Mullin volleys home. I don't want to say this too soon, but if we fail to beat Stockport here, and then the game in hands, obviously, for Sunderland and Bolton end up being wins, that could be the thing that stops us from this automatic promotion race. So I didn't want to say it too early, but we have to beat Stockport here, it feels like. Oh, brilliant by Young. They wanted too much time there, Stockport. They were not going to get it. Young steals it back. Now Davies finds me. Mullin's made the move. Here is Paul Mullin to finish. And it's 2-0 Wrexham. And just like that, we take control of the game. It was brilliant work by Young, who steals the ball back after a moment of complacency from Stockport. The player on the ball was looking for options ahead of him, didn't have one, turned, and at that point, Young pounced. Won it back. A few passes later, Mullin's through, and he doesn't miss. Little update for you, by the way. Mansfield are currently playing Sunderland. And as of right now, are leading that game by 1-0. Sunderland are behind. As if that result stays like that, that would be absolutely brilliant. That, however, was not from us. As the shot is, well, probably in Narnia by now. Wootton, they've not had a shot yet, Stockport. But, of course, the first shot they have is a goal. And it makes this a very nervy last 30 minutes for Wrexham to try and see out this 3 points. Admittedly, not great defending from Wrexham or myself here, as the ball goes back in. We still could have defended it, but no. And as I say, Stockport's first chance taken. Don't throw this away, please, Wrexham. Injury time looming. 2 additional minutes. Wrexham, hold on. I've not seen another update from the Mansfield-Sunderland match, so I can only assume that Mansfield are still ahead in that one. Yavakirin claims the cross, and there's the full-time whistle. Wrexham do win. Stockport's only shot taken, and the scoreline looked closer than the game actually was. Right, what happened? Mansfield 2, Sunderland 1. Sunderland lost to Mansfield. So, that win is even bigger for Wrexham. Because, oh wow, we've got 4 games to go. Sunderland and Bolton have 5. And do you know what, right? Looking at this now, it's still out of our hands. But to see that top 3 be 79, 79, 78 is crazy. And whoever does go on to finish third is going to be bitterly disappointed unless they go up through the playoffs. In terms of the player stats for this season, we are second on the goal scoring charts with 19 goals. Mullin is down in 8th with 14. If we add our 19 goals and our 21 assists, we've got 40 goal contributions in 42 matches. And that may still not be enough to help Wrexham to the Championship. 4 more matches coming your way in the next episode, my friends, depending on how we finish. If it's a top 2 spot, we'll be straight into the Championship. If we finish third, well, we'll have to rely on the playoffs. So we shall see what the next episode brings. For now, though, that is the end of this one. A huge thank you for all the love, all the support. I really appreciate each and every one of you who continue to support me. If you're new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Help me get one step closer to the magic number of 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year. And until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll see you all back here for the next My Player episode very soon. Adios!